Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about the September solar eclipse. This solar eclipse happens September 21st. Let me give you all the details on what you need to know about this solar eclipse. But before I go forward, I want to remind everyone, sign up for my free newsletter. Go to galacticcenter.org, and there you can sign up for my free newsletter where you will be getting all of my predictions delivered to your email every week. And furthermore, while you're at the Galactic Center, make sure you check out my Patreon, because in my Patreon, this is a very special spiritual community to me. We all come together and speak weekly live, and it is a really, really powerful healing community. Check it out. As well as you must sign up for my Galactic Planner. My Galactic Planner will give you all of your personal predictions delivered to your email address, and you can be guided by the stars every day. It gives you predictions for every day through your birth chart. Now, if you want to learn astrology, I have the best school out there, all online, self-paced, a community. Go to universityofvedicastrology.com and you can sign up and become my student anytime. All right, so now let's get going. Let's get to these details of this beautiful and interesting and altogether intense solar eclipse. This solar eclipse happens at 4 degrees of Virgo. And this is extraordinarily powerful because Saturn is exactly opposed it at 4 degrees of Pisces. As you know, Saturn deals with karma, retribution, paying the fine, being responsible. And this is what this is all about. Those that have been getting away with so much for so long, they're finally going to have to pay the price. It's karma. What is karma? Cause and effect. What you put out will be equally returned. The same intensity that it was put out. This is actually the law of relativity too. What force is put out is met with equal force. It's a law of nature, really. So karma works. Maybe not exactly when you want it to, but in the divine law, it works. And let me just say, I think we're going to start seeing some karma being paid off around this time. It's all starting out now. Now, looking at this new moon, which of course you have to know an eclipse is a new moon, and a new moon is when the sun and the moon are exactly conjunct, is at 4 degrees of Virgo in the nakshatra Uttara Phalguni. Uttara Phalguni deals with friendship, deals with relationships, and with Saturn opposing this deals with karmic relationships that are surfacing now that need to pay the price. Now, another thing it's very interesting about this eclipse is that it is what I call an out of sign eclipse, because eclipses occur because it's either the new moon, which is a solar eclipse, or the full moon, which is a lunar eclipse, tied up with Rahu or Ketu. They have to come together with Rahu and Ketu, a certain degree orb. Now, Rahu and Ketu, Rahu is in Aquarius and Ketu is in Leo. So with this eclipse being in Virgo, they're not in the same sign, but they're still tight and close, the nodes being 24 degrees. So really, the sun and the moon are within a 10-degree orb of this Rahu and Ketu. So, but they're not in the same sign. And that weakens it somewhat. So you know how I say eclipses are so extreme and intense? This one's a little bit weaker just by the fact that it's out of sign. Now, another thing that eclipses always bring in is things we couldn't see. And with all that's going on with things we can't see, scandals, secrets, conspiracy theories, and definitely corruption, the deeper, darker stuff. That is what eclipses usually bring out, something we didn't know about, because it's in the dark that it is revealed. Through the darkness, remember, what is an eclipse? It is where the shadows are cast on either the moon in lunar or the sun as in solar. And when this shadow is cast, it brings out the shadows, the darkness, the things we couldn't see, the scandals, the secrets. It's all coming out now, especially since we've been dealing with this Saturn-Neptune. Saturn being reality, truth, responsibility, karma. Smack dab on Neptune, which is deception, deceit, denials, secrets, and scandals as well. With this eclipse, you got it. It's all coming out into the clear open. Whether people want to believe it or not, the facts are here. And it can feel pretty dark, but as I keep saying over and over and over again, the truth heals. And that's what's coming out. That's what's been out. This eclipse is bringing it all into clear vision. But maybe because it's out of sign, it's out of context. There's something about it that's not together completely. And, you know, the mass consciousness of the people have been fooled for so long. People don't like being lied to. As they start to discover the truth, people are going to be enraged and angry. And with good reason. They've been getting away with so much. And when I say they, that is those that control the masses. And if you think I'm just talking about political leaders, think again. There's a much higher hierarchy above that. The leaders are pretty much the puppets. And things are starting to come out. But you know, as a humanity, we've got to really pull away from all of this, take the truth, and work to heal. Because that's what we're here for. We're here to heal our lives and heal our world and our society. Now, it's, of course, not going to be easy. And it's going to take a while. It's not going to happen in a few days. But we're on a good path to realization and healing as a conscious collective. People are waking up and becoming more conscious, and that leads to healing. All this crazy nonsense that's been going on in the world to confuse us is not going to happen anymore. And we're moving in the right direction. So this is a very interesting, as I said, eclipse. And it is with Mercury. It's within a 6-7 degree orb of Mercury being in Virgo too. And Mercury loves Virgo. It's exalted there. So this is awareness too. Intellectual awareness, and probably even the learning, educational side of things is getting better, because Mercury rules education. But it has to come to light what it's all about before it can be healed. That's what's occurring now. Everything's coming to light, and the truth will heal. So with that, I think I'll close. If you would like more information on me, always remember you can go to my website. Go to galacticcenter.org. Thank you.